Welcome to another edition with the Scope Squad. Today we are out to find out from some people and Professor Ochonogor if truly CGPA determines the intelligence of a student. Stay tuned.
Okay, so do you think that CGPA determines a student's intelligence? Do you think that with the points you have in your CGPA can, show that you're intelligent?
No, I don't think. Yes, because sometimes it can be that you bring books and then your CGPA is not even giving you what you actually know. It can be that sometimes I think it's just grace and what they mark, what the lecturer mark and so on. But I don't think the CGPA determines how intelligent the person is, because the person can be intelligent out of the CGPA on its own side. The person can even beat out of it, but then maybe get lower than what he or she expected.
Sam, due to the bad system on ground, you understand? You will not know. You see someone working hard, at the end of the day, nothing. Or someone that maybe his parents have money, will just come because of bribing and corruption or something. You understand? So I'm not saying that we should not do anything, but we know that some people are putting in their best.
Well, I won't really say CGPA actually determines if a student is actually intelligent or not, because there are some times that there are a lot of things that comes with you having a good CGPA, you understand? So most times it's not really all about you just reading, you get. So there are some persons that they actually have a very good CGPA, but they are not that academically sound.
Because frankly, examination is not a good test of intelligence. Yes, because there are people that they write very well and they don't get what they want.
Yes, I think 80% correct. Yes, CGPA guarantees the student.
I would say no. CGPA stuff. I know you can't for head. So CGPA does not determine if you're intelligent. If you're intelligent, it comes from your works. Yeah, the things you do. And what, like for your speech self, someone will know your intelligence. That is the thing.
Yes, because I felt your CGPA doesn't determine if you are intelligent or not. Because some people, after going to school, they can't be able to maybe show off what they have.
Good day, Professor Ochonogor.
Good day.
It's a pleasure to have you in our show today.
Welcome.
Okay, many students have actually been worried about not being able to meet up with the CGPA points, and so many of them ask whether this CGPA point defines their intelligence.
Well, to a large extent, the CGPA defines how intelligent a student is because it's an accumulation of the grades over time. It's not just based on one exam. It's not a one-off thing. CGPA is an accumulated grade. When you look at intelligence, we have intelligence in different areas. But when we talk about academic intelligence, we're talking about your ability to assimilate, then your capability to give the right answers during exams. Now, University of Port Harcourt is an entrepreneurial university where students are prepared for life after school. So if you are able to take advantage of that knowledge, you'll be able to prepare yourself for life after, because the jobs are not there. So whether you have first class, second class, upper or lower, it's not a guarantee that you're going to have a job once you step out of the university. But what do you do after you leave the university? The knowledge you have gained here is to prepare you for life after school, not to prepare you for a job. So you can become a job creator instead of being a job seeker. So those who performed not so well in academic field may begin to prepare themselves for the life after school. So that is the factors that determine whether. Otherwise, if you also expose them to the same conditions of interview, rigorous aptitude test, and those who are average or below may not measure up to those who we call high flyers. But the issue is, how did you prepare yourself for life after university? That's what makes the difference. For instance, the guy who sews my clothes read in my department, Linguistics and Communication Studies. Today he's doing very well. He has a car, lives in a comfortable accommodation, married, and has people working for him because he went to learn how to sew at Aba while studying in this university. So that by the time he graduated, while waiting to go for service, he went and then, learned more to perfect his skills. By the time he went for service and returned, he didn't look for a job. He established himself and today is doing well. So it is what you do with the knowledge that you have acquired that makes the difference. It doesn't matter whether you have first class or you have third class. The important thing is, what do you make out of the knowledge?